Ridiculous as this sounds, I am a jealous lover. 21. The love story started and I have never looked back since then. I have been tempted, of course, from the likes of TikTok, from the likes of Snapchat, Facebook and Instagram where I thrive, but I make no efforts like I do on YouTube. I sometimes feel like you discriminate, which is something that I did not think that you have the powers to do to the word algorithm. They say love is patience. Love, you need to be consistent. You need to invest. Boy, oh boy, I have invested on this platform. After 2.5 years, I can say that I have done everything in my ability to make things work. This is really hard for me to do. I've gone through a difficult few days, and if I want to be honest, month on YouTube. It's been a roller coaster is a way that I can explain, but it doesn't really do justice to what I felt recently. Before the last unfortunate events that happened to me, I'm not superstitious. I don't believe in things that you can't explain. I feel like for everything that happens, there is a logical explanation that can be backed by facts. Whenever I see people do videos where they get emotional, I keep thinking, why do you let yourself be vulnerable in front of the camera when you can just pause it? It's not every time that you do things the way you expect them to happen. We're all human. I had already written a letter to YouTube, an emotional love letter to YouTube. That's how I called it, and I'm going to share that later on in the video. So it's going to be a long one. And I'm doing this video stood up because I don't want to break down. I am going to explain why I've made the decision I have made. Difficult as it is for me, for something that I do, that I've loved to do, that I've done for 2.5 years, day in, day out, with challenges, with time constraints, sometimes the environment, I have carried on doing it, regardless of the tears behind. The reason why this decision has come this abrupt, because if you ask any content creator what the biggest nightmare is, they'll say loss of information, loss of footage, loss of data. I still find it hard to talk about, not because it was going to change my life, because of the effort, the love that you put, the time to create content. People are on holiday, sometimes you're struggling to edit, you're struggling to film. I'm really sorry. Recently I went away to 2 of my sisters who took it like a birthday treat, which was fantastic, and we went to Africa, a country that I'd always been dreaming of going to. Very beautiful. I chose the destination. I was given a choice and I chose that. And I thought it was one of the best holidays I've had this year. I've had some fantastic holidays, but that was really, really special. And I documented it, and for the first time I planned in advance. We don't go away on holidays because of content, but we take you guys along because of the experience, because of what it might give somebody in terms of an idea to go on holidays or whatever. It was really well documented. I got back and I went for 4 days, got back on a Tuesday, very tired, went to bed. And I want to explain what happened, why I have come to this point. On Wednesday, went to work, came back a bit more energized. I had some older videos to transfer from my camera to my laptop. And I did that on Wednesday night about till 10, and I went to bed because I'm trying to go to bed early because I've been going to the gym more. Did that. I had my memory stick in my adapter, which I use for my MacBook, put it by my bedside, saw it overnight, got up in the morning, I saw it, had a phone call that distracted me a little bit, and I don't know where I kept it. This has been, initially I thought it was a joke, but something struck me that it wasn't, because something similar had happened to me a few days before, and I did not share this with nobody, not even my husband. Something had disappeared, again mysterious, something really of high value to me. But I did not lose sleep, I did not lose tears, because there were no memories shared. It was something that I had invested to buy recently, and I shared it on this channel when I bought my Rode wireless microphones. Those cost me almost £300. I had used it once or twice, Had to shoot a video at work, took it with me, and it disappeared mysteriously between work and my car. Couldn't find it, and I had to take it with me for my journey. I did not lose sleep. I thought, you know what? I can replace a microphone. And then this happened, and initially my husband said, take the kids to school. It was in the morning. We'll find it. I saw it. I saw you transfer. I actually went to my laptop, and I just to confirm that I wasn't losing my mind. And I saw that I had transferred images in the night. And I can tell you that that day I couldn't work. The whole day, couldn't find it. The next day, and this is a few days later, I've lost everything that I've shot. All the memories I created for my family, for myself, my birthday, all the other videos that I had shot before now, and I just broke down. Compiled with the fact that it was mysteriously disappeared. People say you'll find it. That's not the point when you create content. It's time sensitive, right? And then I remembered how my microphone got lost unexplainably, and I thought, is this a sign that I should stop creating content, that I should shut my YouTube channel down? Who cares? Who watches me? And before that, I put a post on a Q&A, no reply. I have almost 7,000 subscribers. Yes, for different reasons, but I feel like I don't have a community. I'll put a video, I'll have 1,000, 40, 50,000. I put another one, I have none. What do you guys want? And the effort behind creating content when you're a mom, when you have commitments, when you have things to do, and you do it out of passion, yes, but it is really painful when the passion really goes on dead ears. You ask yourself, what is the point doing it? And I keep asking myself that question. What is the point? Who am I creating content for? Who is watching? If you are a viewer, I want to ask and say this now, that if you are a subscriber of mine, can you tell me why you watch me? What video brought you to me? I have 5 broad things I do on my channel. Mainly is my weight loss journey. Just chatting what it is like being a normal mom of 4 and how I keep fit. I share my recipes. Is that why you came to my channel? Did you come when I was on a raw vegan diet? Because that brought me a lot of people that I can't be on a raw diet all my life. It's because I feel like I don't do videos just for the sake of it. Yes, I have sometimes fun vlogs, which most people watch. I also do a lot of advice on things like finance because I have some sort of background. Is that why you came to my channel? Did you come for my son who is in a football elite academy? Please, why did you come to my channel? Why do you watch me? What do you want to see more of? If I can have at least a sensible number of replies, comment, maybe 30, I might consider, but for now I cannot carry on YouTube. I feel like I've given it everything and I get almost nothing back, and that's why I wrote a letter to YouTube, and I'm going to read it. I think that this is the right time, although this video might be too long if I read that, but I think that this is the right time to read the letter to YouTube because it's very emotional and it's the way I feel. I don't know what else to do. To get 7,000 subscribers or 6,800, it's not easy. It's almost 450 videos. I've put half of them down just to try to get my channel to have focus. So I am asking again, what am I doing wrong and why are you on my channel? But I'll read this letter I wrote down to YouTube almost 3 months ago. And it reads, I might sound ridiculous, but it's how I felt when I wrote this, and that's when I wrote it long ago. It says, my emotional love letter to YouTube. Dear YouTube, I have held myself for a while not to do this and not to pen this down, but I'm left with no choice. I was going to ask you if this letter finds you well, but I know that you are well because I know that you have all of the attention from everybody, 1 billion users daily, and how much love and attention they want from you. It's really difficult when you love someone and watch everyone else love them and having to share their attention to billions of users, literally. Ridiculous as this sounds, I am a jealous lover. This happens to be one of the reasons why the relationship has dwindled to this point. I really wonder if we can get past this. Growing up, I'd always known that you can never love equally. You can never be 50-50, but I was happy to settle for 70-30, which again brings down my value. but that's life. But this relationship is far from 70-30, it's more 99-1. In the 2.5 years that I've been on this platform after falling in love with what you can give, because I heard about you and the wonderful value you have been adding to people's lives a bit later in life, actually when my son was 9 years ago. I did not really pay attention, which I take responsibility after snubbing you, because if I had joined then, perhaps the story will be different now. I was then obsessed with your competitors, the likes of Google, Facebook, Instagram, and High Five back then. Soon I heard more news about how amazing you were, and I met you sometime again 5 to 6 years ago, and I created as a channel for my son, which unfortunately did not go further. It ended because of life. And in 2021 we met again, and the relationship blossomed, and I fell in love heads over heels. I realized the wealth of information, friendliness, and open heart to everybody. So I thought. And then I eventually succumbed and our relationship started. Since June 17, when my first video was done in 2021, the love story started, and I have never looked back since then. I have been tempted, of course, from the likes of TikTok, from the likes of Snapchat, Facebook, and Instagram, where I thrive, but I make no efforts like I do on YouTube. I have stayed consistent, and I have thought about you literally every day since then, which is a lot of thinking for one person with no reciprocacy. I can say it's such a one-sided relationship. I sometimes feel like you discriminate, which is something that I did not think that you have the powers to do to the word algorithms. But it baffles me how I put in so much effort and I get little results. And they say love is patience. Love, you need to be consistent. You need to invest. Boy, oh boy, I have invested on this platform. Why has yours not increased if they say love grows with time, and why is it just one-sided? I've always asked this question silently. I have been patient with you. I have loved. I have cared. I have not been jealous. I have not compared myself, and I've always hoped. But all that to no avail. We take 5 steps forward and 7 steps back. And because of a small glitch like inconsistency sometimes, change of what I share, or just fatigue, life, and burnout, you punish me woefully. And I always accept the punishment. I have invested. I have got myself a brand new camera this year, which has cost me quite a bit, which I'm using to film. I've got a new editing device, a new MacBook Pro. I got myself new lights, new soft boxes. I have done several things. Editing software I've paid for, as well as my microphone, which unfortunately disappeared, and a new memory stick now, which I'm recording this video because I didn't want to give up before I told you how I really felt. I'm not stingy or jealous, but all of this, there is no reciprocity. Please, YouTube, what do you want from me? Tell me. After 2.5 years, I can say that I have done everything in my ability to make things work. At least I should be in a position to meet some sort of your parents, your siblings, to show that you care about me. Nothing has happened, but my whole family knows about you. What do I do, YouTube? You gave me some green light at some point this year. My channel grew, and then you just stagnated since then. What did I do wrong? What do you want from me? And that is my letter to YouTube. Please tell me, because I am about to quit, and I really love some answers. If you're watching this and you're in the same predicament, please let me know what you did to get your motivation back and how to engage with viewers. And for my subscribers who've stood by me, thank you. Thank you very much. And please leave a message. Tell me what you want to watch more of, and if I have enough, I'll carry on. Otherwise, this might be my last video on YouTube. I love you all, and it's a shame to waste a channel I have grown in 2.5 years. The memories I've shared, people that I know that I've touched, but life has hit me really hard this time. I love you all. Thank you. Tell me what you want to see, and I'll comply if I get enough. Bye-bye and have a fantastic Christmas. I don't know if I'm going to carry on vlogging because a lot of my content was missing. You might see the content if I find the memory stick, but put me in your prayers, please. I need a lot of it now. Thank you again and bye-bye.